Welcome everyone. Welcome to another lecture here. I know that I'm boring with the introduction of my videos, but it is what it is. Now, what I can do here, what I want for you to have, for example, if I go back, we're gonna fix this one here. We're gonna create something to go straight to our dashboard. Let's just this part will be changed. So if I go home now, if I do go create post, so if you go post/create, you can see that we only have like a title here, right? We don't have anything else, so let's just make this things a little bit more interesting. Now, for that reason, we need to go to the create blade.php, and I hope you know where it is. So it's in resources views, and there you can have it. Now, I'm just gonna copy the same thing, just not waste your time. But here the label will be for the body, and you can say here body, that will be the plate like a body. Now here as a control label, even if you remove this class, it's still gonna look nice. So just let's clean this part a little bit. So save it. Now the text here is not gonna be input type text, it will be input type text area, right? So we have here body, that will be the name. And what we can do, we can put it here this or null. Now inside I will have like a form control. So for the text area, what we can do, we can specify. So I'm just gonna remove this placeholder because I don't need it here. So for this one, I will say we can specify the number of the rows. Let's create rows 6. Let's create columns. Let's put it 54, and yep, that's pretty much it. It also, if you don't want to resize, you can say style, and you can make it not question mark actually. So this is actually associative array, and you can add your styles here. For example, resize none, like this. So you can add your styles here. So we have the class, we have the rows, we have the columns, we have the text area, and that will be body. I hope you saw that, not like this, but with different yeah. So you make a mistake, just try and fix this mistake. So let's just see what's happening here. So here it is. We have the body. Very good. Now if you want to have this one like a little bit bigger, you can always change this one, column D6, right? Because we are inside this column D6. You can say column D8 and offset of 2. Put it offset of 2. And that will pretty much change the layout like this. I think it's better looking. And also here you can say padding of 4. That will give to padding to the bottom a little bit. Very good. Now I like this a little bit better. It's your preferences, it's your choices. So if you don't want, just don't do it. Now everything else will remain pretty much the same. Also, one more thing. I'm not gonna install a package here because the packages sometimes when Laravel update the new version, and some of the packages needs to update it to that version. So that's why I'm not gonna do this tiny, how you call it, this is the best HTML editor, right? So if you go back, here it is, it's most advanced HTML editor. It's called TinyMCE. Now if you go inside here, you will see the documentation and you can create an account. I'm not gonna create the account, by the way. I think it's free to get API. Just get API, and I think get free API. And now if you go quick start, wait, I think even you can download it and you can put it. Now this is the way you need to put this one in the HTML, head of the HTML page, and also you need to put this script, and the text area needs to have the ID here, right? This ID in my text area, or you can put it whatever ID you want. So, and you're gonna have text editor like this. But as I told you, because add your API key, I'm not gonna register. The reason why I'm saying this, because I've told 1,000 times that I'm not gonna, my key, it's not gonna be available for you, and some of you guys still using my key, and I need to block some of the, yeah. So don't worry about it. Just create your own key. It's very easy. If you don't know how to do it, just get it for free. I think you can register, and that's pretty much it. Now, let's start working. So here, this link actually, I'm gonna copy it, and I'm gonna go here, and where are we gonna put this? In a layouts app, and I'm gonna save it. Now here, what we're gonna say here is I'm gonna make a comment and call tiny MCE. That's for the editor, and I'm just gonna paste it here. Here it is saying no API key. It will work, but it's not gonna give us like the, it's gonna give us like warning. So make sure that you put your thing, your API key here. It's gonna be free, by the way, probably 90%. Oops, I'm sure of this. So and we are done here, by the way, but we need to change one more thing, is that we want to add a script, because the second part is to add the script. So I'm not gonna add the script in the head, I'm gonna add the script above the body. And what we can do is we can say above the body here, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna yield, and I'm gonna say scripts. Very good. So I'm finished here, and I'm just gonna close this one. In the create, what we're gonna do, and actually we can start section there and end section, or we can just create like this, section, and it's gonna be section. And here we will say scripts, and inside we can put our scripts. Now let's copy this part. So copy it and put it here. Make sure that you include the script tags, and I think we are done, by the way. Now let's refresh. You shouldn't see any change here, but let's go Control U, or here it is. We have the script here. So if you go Control U or right click View Page Source, it should yield the same result. Now here you can see that we are running this script here, but if I go, for example, post index, oh, it was just post, sorry. So if I go post index, and if I view the page source, I don't have the script here, and that's awesome, because we include the script whatever we are including the scripts only where we want the script to be, right? So go back, post create, and so the script is included in this create blade file. So that's awesome, but we don't see any changes. We don't see this one to be like this. Why? Because our text area, we need to add the ID. Now we can go here back to our text area. So how we can add ID here? It's simple. We can say ID, not like that, with quotes, ID, and let's put a comma here and put it here. Let's say, do we have text area? We're gonna change this. My text area. We'll say the tiny. Oh, let's say body MCE, and I'm just gonna put it here. I'm gonna copy this body MCE here. Now, if I refresh, I should get this. Here it is. The domain is not registered with Tiny. Yep, you're gonna get this one. Start a free trial. You can do this. Now I have the body and the text area there, so I can just increase it like this, or kind of resize it. That's good, right? And so here, one more thing that we need to do, because we have done this part. So what we have done, just really quick, in the app, where is the app? I don't have it. No, I don't have it. Actually, in the layouts app. So what we have done, we have above the body, we yield the scripts. And actually this word, we use it in our create blade, scripts. Start section scripts, right? So if you have different name here, you should put it there. Now the next part is that in the app, we just link this to Tiny CDN, Tiny Cloud, but I don't have the key. You should create the key, and that's here. actually this link, or you can copy it from here straight away. Very good. Now, in order to this ID, we need to, in order for this to work, we need to link this ID with this ID. And that's pretty much it. We are done. So step 3 is add your API key, which I don't have it, and you can create it. So we are done with this. Thank you very much. Now we have the title, we have the body. So what we need to do, we need to go now. I'm just gonna close the app. I need this part. I'm just gonna close this index. I'm just gonna go in a post here, and remember we do have another field that I want to be changed, and I'm gonna say body, and otherwise it will give you a mass assignment error. Very good. Now we have the body, we have the title. Let's see what we're gonna do now in the post controller. I'm just gonna comment this part because I don't want to save it. I'm just gonna comment this part, and I'm gonna say dd input. And by the way, here we need to validate the body. We can say body. The body we will say only it's required, nothing else, right? And now if I, for example, if I refresh, okay, with that error, stupid. So if I go submit here, it will not allow me, it will go back because the title, so even if I put the title here, it will not allow me because the body is empty, right? If I don't put the body here, if I refresh, if I put only the title, sorry, and if I submit it, now it will give me, it will go to this one, it will dump the input, and which will be the body now. So we don't want that to happen, right? Just Control Z, return it back, required. Very good. Now, I know that the body will work. So next part is just to pretty much do all the same, and I'm just gonna uncomment this one and uncomment that one, and it should work. Let's check it out. Now, if I go back, I will just refresh, and I will say 7th title. This is the body of this title of this post, and I'm just gonna submit it now. I shouldn't have any error. Okay, yeah, column not found body. Before we do something here, see, we need to do something. So let's add migration. That migration will go database. See, this is for add user. Use this convention. So what we can do, PHP artisan make migration, and let's say add body to posts table, add body to posts table, and after that we have dash table, and we will say posts. And let's save it, create a migration, wait for a little bit. Oh, it's not done for some reason. Yep, here it is. Now it's done. And now I have this here. Just gonna make it like this. So what we can do is actually we can set this here. We can say table, and we can use here text, and let's say body. That's pretty much it. And what we can do, we can say table. So in the down function, what we are doing always, so remember, always in the down function, what we need to do, we need to, like, if we go back, for example, if we roll back the migration, this will kick in this down function, and we'll delete it will restore back to the previous version. So that's why I'm gonna show you, that's why here in the migration it keeps record of what we're doing, right? Nice. So where are we? I've got confused. Now table, drop, column, very good, and I will say body, and we are done pretty much it. And the last step we're gonna do is PHP artisan migrate, and migrated, add post to body, very good. If you have the green thing, means you're ready to go. Now, if I go back to, if I click the migrations, here is the last migration. if you want to go back, if you make a mistake, PHP artisan migrate, or I'm not gonna show you because we have done. So if you go PHP artisan, if you want to do something with migration, here it is. Migrate rollback, migrate status, you can get this one. So if you want, for example, if you make a mistake here in, for example, your, let's check in the posts, here it is. If you want body, for example, to be other than text, for example, you want to be varchar, you can just make it some changes, and you can go PHP artisan, and here it is, migrate rollback. Here it is. The last thing that we have done, that's rolled back. I mean, and if you go here, if you refresh, in the post we don't have the body, but the thing is that the migrations are still here. So again, change it. For example, you want this to be varchar, make it string, doesn't matter. You've done the changes, and you do again PHP artisan make migrate only, and you're rolling back the same thing. Now here in posts you will have the body, in migrations you will have that one there. Now that's pretty much, oh, this lecture went too long, so if I go back now, I should be able to save it, this body for the post. Very good. We don't need this anymore. We need to go to post, and here it is. Now I'm just gonna tell you how you can read of this p tags. I don't get frustrated. It's just one line of code, and with that we're gonna leave it for the next time. So make something very interesting, right? So we have saved it, we have add new field, and that's pretty much it for this lecture. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next lecture. Bye.